Hey guys, and good morning. Welcome back to my channel. I am actually getting ready to head over to one of my Airbnbs to go ahead and get it cleaned. I'm actually doing the turnover today because there's a couple items that I wanted to fix, so I decided I'm gonna handle it myself and get it all cleaned. The great news is the guests actually checked out early, so it was gonna be like the same day turnover, but I'm gonna have an extra day to actually get it turned over, so I'm excited about that. And I'm ready to go get it all over with. I just had me some espresso and I am trying to come to life because it's early here, but it's going to be a good day and I'm going to get it done. But I just wanted to bring you guys along with me to kind of see the process, what it's like turning an Airbnb over and what it looks like when someone checks out. But this guest was actually really sweet throughout her stay, so I'm pretty sure she took great care of the property. But sometimes there's just maintenance things that come up, things that you have to fix, like maybe a faucet, or there's something that needs to be caulked, or a paint touch up, just little things like that, because you want your property to look perfect when someone checks in. Because just like when you go to a hotel and you check in and you see things that are messed up, stains or holes in the sheets, things like that, it just doesn't leave a good experience for the person who's checking in. So I want to make sure that it looks good and that it looks presentable for the next guest. So I always do a lot of touch points when I'm there just to make sure everything is up to par and ready for the check-in for the next guest. So I'm handling that today. Now there is another unit that someone actually checked out of as well, so I'm gonna get that one done also today. I'm gonna start working on it at least, because at the end of the day it takes a lot of time to get all of the laundry done. But these units have their own laundry within each unit, so I'm able to go ahead and start the process on that and make it a little bit faster for myself so that I can be ready to turn that one over as well. However, that unit has not been booked yet. Fingers crossed by the time I post this video that it will be. But again, guys, I only do long-term reservations, so 30 days at a time plus. And the reason for that is it's just a lot easier for me. It's a lot less turnover. It's a lot less wear and tear, and it's just an easier process with booking guests. However, I will say it does tend to take a little bit longer to get guests to book. There may be times where I have 5 days in between a booking, and I know that's not a lot, but for me it's a lot because I want all my days completely booked out, and I don't even book those 5 days in between just because I don't want to have to mess with it. I prefer to do longer term bookings. And there's a lot of people that actually do longer term bookings on Airbnb. So that's my main focus, guys. And I'm about to get in the car and get ready. I am actually just waiting on an Amazon shipment that I got that I wanted to bring with me. And I have to bring a couple of extra cleaning supplies with me as well. But I'm excited for the day. I want to make this personal as well. I think that a lot of the time I'm always telling you all the good about Airbnb and how much money you can make, but at the end of the day, it really is a lot of work. It can be a lot of work, and it can be stressful as well, because there's always someone coming and going, and then you also got to deal with all your taxes and updates, and you might have to replace furniture or towels. There's just a lot that goes into it. So it's been a bit overwhelming this last few months because I've been doing a lot of the cleanings myself. But just keep in mind, guys, that it's okay to ask for help. If you're overwhelmed and you start your business, ask for help. Ask your family, friends, anyone that you know. Hire someone if you need to, and ask for help, because it can be overwhelming, but it doesn't, just because it's overwhelming doesn't mean it's impossible. You can do it. And I think that for a long time I thought, oh my gosh, I can't do this, this is too much. But I ask for help. I have a lot of family that's helpful and kind, and they all love me, and I love them too, and I know that I would do the exact same for them, so they always step in if I need them. But I do try to handle things for the most part on my own. But again, guys, I also work full-time, so it's when I'm working full-time, I'm also turning these things over and getting all this done. And the reason I do that is just to help with funding for my next businesses. I like to have enough money coming in so that I can fund my new Airbnbs, and that's kind of why I've kept the other job. Is also for reasons like healthcare and different things like that, because it costs an absolute fortune to have those things. And my job is actually pretty easy. I actually work from home, so it kind of works with everything, and I think it's kind of a blessing in all honesty. But of course, one day I do plan on quitting and mainly just focusing on Airbnb. I want to be focusing on YouTube as well, so I can post a lot and just put more into my content. But guys, just know that if you're wanting to start an Airbnb you gotta watch this video. You gotta see what it's like day in the life of an Airbnb Superhost. And it is a lot of fun because you get to meet people from all over the world, but it's also a lot of work. So stand by, guys. We're headed over to the unit right now and you're gonna get it ready with me. So guys, here is the other unit that I actually leased to someone longer term. They've stayed with me for several months. Now this one's a bit more dated, but still cute. I updated it a little bit with some updated paint and a different couch. And a new coffee table. I just found a coffee table and painted it and just kind of added a few little updated touches. I added new appliances, but as you can see, this guest just checked out and they left it absolutely amazingly clean. I mean, you can look at the floors, look how clean they are. I mean, she is so clean. She put the cups back on the table exactly how they are supposed to go. Literally, it looks like, you know, it's gonna require a cleaning, but it's not gonna be a substantial cleaning. But she did a really great job of taking care of the unit. Let's see how the fridge looks. Looks pretty much good. Just a few things to clear out. But I mean, everything. She was the first one to be able to use it after all the new appliances were installed. So she took great care of it. I think she did a great job staying here. And it was a pleasure to have her. But guys, you know, this is the truth. There's a lot of the Airbnbs that I run. I mean, people just are really sweet. People take great care of the units and they're a pleasure to work with 99.9% of the time. So here's the bedroom of this particular unit. These are all gonna be 1-bedroom units in this particular complex that I own. It's just very cute. It's kind of like a hotel vibe, but of course on the lake. So you get that lake experience. They all have lakefront views. I'll try to show you later on if I remember the views, but they're really pretty, really beautiful views. Anyways, yeah, she left everything really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some laundry started here. And we will get the show rolling. So as you can see, I have started the cleaning and I'm getting the towels ready, adding in some bleach and detergent and getting all those stains out and getting it smelling fresh and clean for the guests that are arriving in the next few days. Time to start vacuuming and get these floors spick and span. So I always vacuum before I mop just because I want to pull up any dirt, and that way when I mop, it doesn't just, you know, smooth around all the dirt and not actually clean the floors. So time to start mopping. I went ahead and started the mopping process. I actually usually mop 2 to 3 times. I do it until the water is actually all the way clear so that I can ensure that the floors are completely sanitized. And last but not least, baby, we got to get this glass clean so that it looks amazing, clean, and fresh. So I went ahead and cleaned the glass down. I also like to wipe down other things in the bathroom. I wiped down cabinets. You know, you want to definitely wipe down those countertops and just make everything look hotel vibes. Hey guys, so I actually just had to run back home to pick up a package that I ordered from Amazon. I actually ordered a sink faucet. Let me show it to you guys. So I ordered this sink faucet. It actually got damaged, and I don't think it was the guest's fault. They actually had issues with it sticking, so here it is. I went ahead and I got a new one ordered on Amazon. That's what I love about Amazon so much, is that if something goes wrong, I can order something and overnight it almost, you know, within a few hours. I think I ordered that thing last night at like 11 p.m. So I went ahead, ordered that, guys, and I am all set, almost ready to get this unit turned over. The guest did message me and asked if he could check in early, and that happens a lot of the time. So that's why when I am booking a guest, I always try to get the unit flipped over as fast as possible, because there's always going to be times when people say, can I come early, or plans change, you know, and sometimes I don't have the unit ready. So I always try to get the units ready as fast as possible, get your cleaners scheduled as fast as possible, and get the show on the road, so that in the case that someone wants to come early, or if someone books last minute. I get a lot of last minute bookings. So if someone books last minute, you're able to pivot and say, whoop, the unit's ready, and then go ahead and check in and get their stay started. So anyways, guys, but he asked if he could check in. I had to tell him no, just because I didn't know if the unit was gonna be ready, and I didn't know how long the faucet was gonna take to fix. Thank God for me, it was an easy fix. I can fix a lot of things, but there are some things that are a little harder for me, so I need to ask, you know, help on those particular things with my family or my partner, but this one I was able to do myself, so I was super happy about that. But guys, just keep in mind those kind of things if you ever need to do something like that. Amazon is your best friend. But anyways, guys, I'm almost done with this unit. I'll probably be done in about 2 to 3 hours. Right now, it's just going to be minor touch-ups. I've got the floor cleaned. I've got all the laundry almost done. I just got to do minor touch-ups, and then I have got to dry the rest of the linens, and of course check the linens for hair and stuff like that to make sure it's all 100% clean. And of course, I am going to do I'm going to check the filter to make sure it's clean or if it needs to be replaced, and then I'm going to go from there, guys. Update, so I'm almost done at the condo. It is now 6:34. So I just am waiting at this point to get the sheets dried, and this is like the second time that I washed them. Unfortunately, I put them on the bed and I noticed there was a couple stains that were still existing on the sheets, so I went ahead and decided to bleach them and wash them again. And that's the hard thing about using whites, is that you gotta deal with things like this. But yeah, so I'm just waiting for them to dry, and then I'm gonna head out of here, and then I'm gonna start work at my full-time job. Guys, so good news, I finished the cleaning, the guests moved in, everything went great, and now I just finished, literally last night, the other cleaning for the other unit, and it was booked yesterday, last minute, by a long-term traveler, and he's checking in this morning, so everything is going great on that. And I actually had one other unit that I thought I was gonna have to flip that came up that I wasn't sure if the guest was going to extend, but guess what? I woke up and this morning they extended the reservation, so we are all good there. So I feel at peace, and I'm ready to start my vacation, guys. And I just wanted to come on here and just say thank y'all so much for following my journey, taking the time to watch this video. If you have the time, I would appreciate it if you comment below and like this video and subscribe as well, just to follow more of my content along my journey as a real estate investor and Airbnb Superhost. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.